The city had always been shrouded in a haze of mystery and intrigue, but that night, it felt like something darker lurked in the alleys and corners. I was Detective Alex Hart, a seasoned investigator with a penchant for the complex and the unexplained. It all started with a simple phone call late one evening. The voice on the other end was soft and hesitant, barely above a whisper.
Detective Hart, I need your help. Meet me at the Moonlight Lounge, midnight.
I didn't recognize the voice, but something about the urgency and secrecy in its tone compelled me to accept. As the clock struck 12, I entered the dimly lit Moonlight Lounge, a haven for those seeking solace in the city's shadows. She was there, sitting alone in a corner booth, her eyes a deep shade of emerald green that seemed to hold 1,000 secrets. She introduced herself as Amelia Blackwood, and as she spoke, her words wrapped around me like tendrils of smoke.
I need your help. My husband, Victor, he's disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The police won't help, and I fear for his life.
Her story was a tangled web of deceit and intrigue. Victor, it seemed, had become entangled with a notorious criminal syndicate. He had stumbled upon information that could bring the whole organization down. In a desperate attempt to protect him, Amelia had turned to me. I agreed to take the case, drawn in by the promise of unraveling a mystery that seemed to run deeper than the city's darkest alleys. As I delved into Victor's life, I discovered a man with secrets of his own, a double life that had remained hidden from his wife. The deeper I dug, the more dangerous the game became. Threats and warnings arrived in the form of cryptic messages and shadowy figures lurking in the corners of my vision. It was clear that someone didn't want Victor found, and were willing to do whatever it took to keep him hidden. Amelia and I grew closer as we searched for answers, the smoldering tension between us adding a layer of complexity to the case. Each late-night meeting in dimly lit bars and clandestine rendezvous in forgotten alleyways brought us closer to the truth and to each other. The key to the mystery lay in a series of coded messages that Victor had left behind, hidden within the pages of a book. It was a trail of breadcrumbs that led us to a dilapidated warehouse on the outskirts of the city. As we entered the warehouse, the air grew thick with tension. It was a trap, and we had walked right into it. A group of armed men emerged from the shadows, their faces hidden behind masks. "We warned you to stay away," one of them hissed, raising a gun. But I wasn't one to back down from a fight. I reached for my own weapon, and in the ensuing chaos, shots rang out, and the warehouse erupted into a fierce firefight. Amelia, displaying a courage I hadn't expected, fought alongside me. Bullets whizzed past, shattering crates and splintering wood. It was a battle of wits and determination, and we refused to yield. Finally, the dust settled, and the masked men lay defeated. It was then that I found him, Victor, battered and bruised but alive. He had been held captive, tortured for the information he possessed. As we reunited Victor and Amelia, a sense of closure washed over us. The mystery had been unraveled, the shadows dispelled. But there were scars that ran deeper than the physical, wounds that time alone couldn't heal. In the aftermath, as the city's neon lights bathed the streets in a surreal glow, I realized that some cases were never truly closed. The city's secrets and shadows would always hold their mysteries, just as my heart held the memory of Amelia, the enigmatic allure of that fateful night. With a heavy heart, I watched as Amelia and Victor disappeared into the night, their figures fading into the obscurity of the city. I knew that our paths had crossed for a reason, that in the labyrinthine depths of the city's mysteries, there would always be another story waiting to be told.